Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to some more Dominion 6. Last time we did Anuland, Guild of Specialist Artisans. And, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty solid nation. We played on Lost Capital again. We pulled out the W, so that was good. Let's move on. Roll up another one. It's a lot easier now that I'm tracking which ones I've done before. 34, Zabalba. EA Zabalba, I think that is. We've done it. 109. EA Nemeton, done. 139. Skaven, done. 198. LA Oceania, done. Modded LA Oceania. 284. MA Igchal, Dark Elven Dungeons, done. 260. LA Sla, done. 309. LA Gondwana, the Shrouded Land. Okay, not done. That is a Dominion's enhanced one. Let's make it happen. We already have Dominion's enhanced loaded. So we just gotta do that, and we should be good to go. As far as a map goes, we've been doing a lot of little stuff. So let's go do Valanis. And this was LA Gondwana. Gondwana is a land of dry savanna and dense jungle, home to gigantic beasts from the distant past. Long ago, the Pantocrator hid this land from the world using a great enchantment. However, now the spell is fading. Refugees fleeing the ruins of Machaka found their way to the Shrouded Land, and it brought the secret of ironworking to the Obas, rulers of Gondwana. Now a new god is awakening, one that will lead the nation back to a world that has forgotten them. The armies of Gondwana use bronze and iron weapons, with the creatures of the plains used as mounts and beasts of war. We have humans and gigantic beasts. We prefer heat scale +2. Light and medium infantry, sacred cavalry. Okay, job done. And thunder beasts. Fire, air, nature, death magic, spell singers, and spirit dancers. Shamans can perform more powerful rituals. Average priests, heat limit +1, magic limit +1, 2 free bless points. Primitive forts. Sounds pretty powerful. We got scouts with stealth 40, mountain forest survival. Okakuos, 50 leadership. Standard. Izomos, 100 leadership. Pretty standard. Priest, level 1 priest, standard. Witch doctor, 1 fire, 1 death, 1 nature. Although inept researcher 4. They're also spell singers. I mean, with Dominion's enhanced, this is a pretty solid mage, I suppose. Well, I don't want to go that far, but it's not terrible. It's got some variety. It's really cheap at 110 gold, but 7 research is pretty low unless we go for high magic scale. Shamans. 1 glamour. Fire, air, death, nature, glamour. And then fire, air, death, nature. So these guys could be 2 glamour with something else. They could have 2 fire, 2 air, 2 death, or 2 nature. But it's probably going to be a similar jumble. However, they don't have inept researcher, so 11 research, 4 survival, and master ritualist 1. That's pretty good. And that's probably going to be quite impactful for our national spells. Maybe. Lion Shaman. 4 recruitment points for these guys, 230 gold. 2 nature, 1 glamour. Fire, air, death, nature, glamour. 13 research. They can shape change into a great lion. Sorry. And they have Tight Rain, Beastmaster +3, Master Ritualist 1, Spellsinger. They're not so good that I would just make these. 13's just way too low for that. But having some of these for like dependable nature stuff and maybe some lions. I assume we're gonna have lion summons. Ekawai Commander, cap only, 1 holy, Guild Rider 4, leadership 100. Terror Bird, also sacred. Okay. Possibly like a thug thing with the Ekaiwis. Oba. Cap only, level 3 holy, 150 leadership. Very nice. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of sacreds, so having something like this available is very nice. Especially for 290 gold, 2 recruitment points. Babalawo, cap only. 1 air, 1 nature, 1 glamour, 1 holy. Fire, air, death, nature, glamour. 10% for another one. Fortune Teller 10, Adept Researcher 2, Master Ritualist 1, Spellsinger. You're getting to the point where I guess you could just make these. It's a shallow mage, though. It's the thing. Queen. 1 nature, 2 glamour, 2 holy. Fire, air, death, nature, 10% for another one. Master Ritualist 1. Spellsinger. It's the priciest option we could go for. 370 gold every turn. But you would guarantee 2 glamour, which is kind of nice for despair spam. But we really have to look at national spells before we make a decision about what to prioritize. And then Ogiso, cap only. Jesus. 665 gold, 6 recruitment points. 1 fire, 1 air, 1 death, 1 nature, 1 glamour, level 3 holy, 15 research total. Tight Rain, Inspirational 1, Beastmaster 1, Innate Spellcaster, recruitable. That's pretty damn good. Combat Caster as well, and Spellsinger. Yeah, they could crank out some spells, but every one of them will have exactly this. There's no random here. And that 15 research is just not high enough. Not near. This needs to be like 27 or something for you to even consider just cranking out these things. So this is a late game. I want a thug or just I want some sort of big spellcaster, but that's very shallow. So I'm very curious to look at the national spells. The Thunder Beast itself, though, has 130 hit points, size 10 trampler with fear aura. And 14 natural protection. If we can get Awe on these bad boys, Awe hard skin or something, or even Awe regen. Yeah, Awe regen. That's expensive, though. You're talking some pretty pricey shit. Militia. Pretty standard. Below average on practically, well, most things. And 8 attack on the spear, 13 damage. Pretty shit. Archer. Pretty standard. They have poison bows, range 35, 13 precision, 12 piercing, plus 15 poison on damage. It's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad to crank out a bunch of those. Ayukuo Skirmisher. They get shields, parry forward, 13 defense. 8 protection on the body. Skirmisher, they've got spears and javelins. It's alright. Ayukuo, they get upgraded to 10 protection. 12 defense with a shield. Average pretty much everywhere else with javelin and spear. Ayukuo Long Spear. 10 protection on the body. 11 defense with the shield. Average everywhere else, but they have a length 4 spear, Machaka Spear, 10 attack, 15 piercing. That attack's a little low, but not terrible. Ayukuo Veterans get bumped up to 12 protection, 13 defense with a shield, 11 morale, javelin and a regular spear, 11 attack, 13 piercing. You're getting there. You're really getting there. But this is late age, and crossbows are still going to do a number on these guys. Ayako Veteran Long Spear. 12 protection, 12 defense, shield. Length 4 spear, 11 attack, 15 piercing. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of the point where I would maybe accept this. But we have more. Eisenwenro. I don't know. 11 hit points, 18 protection on the body, 14 defense with a parry 4 shield, 10 MR, 13 morale, 13 attack on the broadsword for 16 slashing. Not amazing, but definitely a solid line holder. Ayoba, cap only. Basically the same thing, but they get 1 extra defense on their with their shield. And a poison sword, 14 attack, 17 slashing, plus paralyzing poison, 50 armor negating fatigue, MR negates. That's really solid. It's cap only, but since they're really similar in price, you're probably going to want to go with those on the capital. War Drummer, it's a standard 1 for morale. Razorhorn Rider, the size 6 mount. Rider has 12 hit points. 8 protection on the body, 17 defense with a parry 4 shield, 26 speed, but they're undisciplined. Well, that's pretty much kind of just rules them out, I think. That's a really hard thing to manage. Although we do have tight rein on some stuff. Who the fuck had tight rein? Lion Shamans have tight rein. 40 leadership, but yeah, that's not bad. And these things had tight rein, yeah, with 160 leadership. Okay, so then maybe. They have light lances, though, 10 attack, 13 piercing with a charge bonus, which is like 5. It's not much. The Razorhorn, 35 hit points, 15 protection on the body, 13 defense, 8 MR, 12 morale. They have a 17 damage kick, 10 attack, and a 17 damage antler, 10 attack. Not amazing, but maybe. Spirit Dancer. Limited to 1 per turn because they are automatic chorus slaves. Yep, that has some value. I assume we have glamour communions. So that's why we have such shallow paths. Probably because we have glamour communions. In which case, I would say the... yeah, we probably just want shamans then. Because the nice thing about glamour chorusi, whatever you want to say, is that if the chorus slaves fatigue out, it just breaks the chorus. They just fall out of it. They don't die. So it allows for mixed communions to be a lot safer. We also have Spell Singer, which halves the fatigue generation. So it's a really good combo. So yeah, I think we're just going to go with shamans. And have big glamour communions. Assuming that's what we have, but yeah. So Spirit Dancers are, yeah, basically just thrown in there as extras. They will dance until they collapse, exhausted, and then leave the communion. Nice. Akaiwi, cap only. So the rider has 12 hit points, 18 protection, 17 defense with a shield, 11 MR, 13 morale. They have 24 speed, light lance, 12 attack, 14 piercing. And the Terror Bird, size 6, 38 hit points, 12 protection, 16 defense, 9 MR, 17 morale, 20 damage beak, 20 damage claw. These are pretty solid. I mean, if you just sort of remove the imagery and just imagine this as a horse, 38 hit points is very, very high. 12 protection's not phenomenal. 16 defense is pretty good. The damage is really good. What they need is more is attack. What these guys need is more attack, but also a lot more damage. I would think a Weapon Bless would go pretty far. I also think hard skin. I always get the two mixed up, of course, but whatever is the +5 natural protection, I think that's really good. But then we have Thunder Beast Captain, cap only. 235 gold, 48 resources. You are limited to 1 per turn, but they only cost 1 holy point, interestingly enough. It comes with 4 riders, well, 3 riders and a captain. Captain has 20 protection, 21. He's got natural protection for some reason. 14 defense, 12 MR, 15. It's a size 10 mount, though, so these guys are almost never going to get actually hit by stuff. But somehow they're able to hit with their length 1 broadswords because Dominions is an odd game. A 13 attack, 18 damage. The riders all have spears, 11 attack. The riders are also all sacred, which is interesting. So they benefit from any attack bonuses as well. And hard skin or whatever. But the beast is obviously the main piece here. 138 points, 14 protection, 6 defense, 11 MR, 12 morale, 14 speed. Fear 5, trample, smart mount 100 with a 10 attack, 28 damage kick. So obviously the trample is the big thing. And yeah, I think if we throw awe and hard skin on, these things are insanely good. Expensive, but honestly, like, a couple of these is all we need in like an army, really. I do think regen would go pretty hard, or at the very least we'll need recuperation. Those are 2 separate things, I'm aware, but yeah, they're 2 separate things. I shouldn't really compare them, but I think recuperation is if I could pick one or the other. These guys are going to get busted up. And as soon as they pick up a limp and, you know, all that sort of stuff, a limp and a chest wound. I mean, right now they only have 1 encumbrance, which is really nice for a trampler. But they're going to get beat up, even with awe and a fear aura. They're going to take a lot of arrow fire. So, yeah. We also have a lot of summons. We can get Great Lions, Dire Tigers, which are really strong. Elephants. We can actually just get Terror Birds on their own, which is pretty nice. Rock Shell. 35 hit points, 24 protection with slash resistance. 13 damage buff attack and tail spikes. Surprisingly 13 speed. Sabertooth. It's okay. Quaggaraf. Also sacred. Not undisciplined. 26 speed. Headbutt and kick. Tree Breaker. Oh, man. Also sacred. 70 hit points. Size 10. 15 protection with Berserker 2. 10 defense, 12 MR, 14 morale, 16 speed, 2 claw attacks for 22 damage, and a stomp. 22 armor piercing. Size 10 with no AoE, though, is a little questionable, but yeah. Earth Shaker. 115 hit points, 18 protection, 13 MR, 12 morale, Fear 5, trample, 28 damage kick, and a shockwave. AoE 6 stun. Okay. Let's look at spells. Conjuration. Rock Shells. You get 3 plus 1/2 for 8 nature gems. It's not bad. I mean, they have 24 protection, so they'll probably stick around for quite a while. Count as 20 normal men when attempting to break the walls of a fortress. That is nice. Terror Bird, you get 3 plus 1/2 for 5 nature gems. Depending on your bless, and I can't imagine you play this without a good bless. It's not a bad option. Quaggaraf, you get 2 for 6 air gems. Ambush of Dire Tigers. 8+1 for 12 nature gems. They're not sacred, but they are really strong. Tree Breaker. That big size 10 mammal. Non-trampler. 4 nature gems for one of them. But with Berserk and Hard Skin, I mean, it's pretty strong. You can get 10+1 Parabirds for 15 nature gems. That's pretty great. And an Earth Shaker for 6 nature gems. Very, very nice. Very nice. 6 Conjuration for that. It's not too bad. Alteration. Form of the Hunter. Going to be cast by Witch Doctor. 6 fire gems. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. And then project their spirit in the form of a monstrous hunter to a distant province to hunt and slay a target found there. Ritual is very dangerous, as once the spirit returns, the caster may slowly take on the form of the beast and could lose their sense of reason forever. Excellent. Blood of Nuum. 4 nature, 2 holy combat spell. Communion only, really. That's an AoE 15 bless and enlarge, only on animals. Oh, even if they're not sacred. Holy shit. Dire Tigers would go hard with this spell. Holy shit. Okay, that's crazy good then. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. We usually like to take a gander. Doesn't look like much. Enchantment. Find Dark Spirits. You get 3 Dark Spirits for 5 Death Gems. Yeah, they got Disease Bows and Life Drain. Host of Dark Spirits. 15+1 for 20 Death Gems. It's not a bad option if you have a bunch of Death Gems. Trance Master. Okay. Oh, interesting. So there is no trance slave spell. Wild. And we didn't have an item. It says trance masters can also use regular communion slaves. I don't think Astro was really on the table. Oh, but if you have the item. Yeah, okay, so we could have, but you have to have Astro 1 to make it. But yeah, we're largely going to depend on these things, so we have to make these every turn. So when we finally bust out our mages, we have a nice communion. Okay, that's fine. That's it. Blood magic, obviously nothing, and divine view with Nuum. Okay, so you don't even have to research it. Oh no, wait a minute. This is the basic version. Range 5, 4+1 area effect for 3 nature, 1 holy. Same thing. Okay. Well, right. So, like I said, we want Hard Skin, which is 6 earth. We could just take Unbreakable for 75% affliction resist instead of recuperation. It's not nearly as good. But recuperation, we'd have to go nature 5. But then if we wanted awe, like I said, then you have to go glamour 5, fire 2, incarnate only. So I feel like you're kind of leaning towards like an awake rainbow mage here, if you want all that stuff. Because I don't think we're gonna get Maybe a monolith. Maybe a monolith could do it. Let's say dormant. Let's try and roll with that. We need Earth 6, Nature 5, Glamour 5, Fire 2. Grab Awe, Hard Skin, Recuperation. I still need 2 points, so we'd have to shoot some scales down. Where are we at on productivity? What is our main... What are we building here? I guess Eobas, which are kind of resource heavy. But if we went with something like Iokuo Veterans, it's not really that intensive. We could do something like that. This is a pretty hefty bless, to be perfectly honest. The only thing that I'm bummed about is the lack of attack. I'm tempted to maybe hurt our scales a little bit more. That's really worth it for 1 attack, but it's not bad. We're mostly interested in the Thunder Beast captains. I mean, we're kind of all in on that. But if I can get, you know, I think we're going to rely on summons quite a bit here. So I'm a little worried about the drain. I could not take drain and take no order. But I also think we're going to need money. So we're going to go with this. And we get this guy, the God Beast of the Forest. We didn't really look at him. This isn't a Divinitas guy, which is a bit of an issue. But he has 180 hit points, size 10, 15 protection, 18 MR, 30 morale. He's got Fear 5, Disease Resist 100, and he's got 2 claw attacks. But he's got a 2 hand slots, a crown slot, feet slot, 3 miscellaneous slots. So we can actually give him some weaponry. And he'll be pretty solid on spells. Personal Regen, Temper Flesh, Personal Iron Skin, Shroud of Splendor, on top of Awe, you know, like he'll be pretty good. Shambe. Dicks out for Shambe. We're playing Volanus with 7, so we're gonna go 10 thrones on this one. Okay, we got a throne here, we got a throne here. It's not too much to complain about. Yep. You already know. And yeah, honestly, I think these guys are going to be pretty good too. But I do want to make Spirit Dancers every turn. This leaves us with no money. For research, yeah, we want our guy to be capable. So we need construction 1 at least. I need enchantment 2 at least. Yeah, and then alteration 4. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Heavy cab is a little worrisome. See how that goes. Right, we actually don't have any bless right now. The only bless we have is attack +1. That was a pretty big waste. All right, I'll concede to that. So we're just gonna stack these for now. Don't send them out yet. We gotta win this the old-fashioned way. Money is not good. Nice. Good job. Those Iobas doing some nice work. Ohen the Forge Master has joined us. 2 fire, 1 air, 2 earth, old Master Smith. Resource bonus, 30 forge bonus. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if I nix the Thunder Beast Captain and go for Iobas, we can get a decent amount of them right now. I think I need them. Great. Love that. That was pretty close. Could have lost our profit pretty easily there. Money, 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 money. That seems dumb, right? Like, there's no way. These are so expensive. We got no money. This is late age. I should be rolling in money. All right. Hey, our god has arrived. Good. Now we can stomp the shit out of everything. Damn. Just in time, too, because I lost my whole army. But we got Shambe! Ooh, look at these nice things he gets. Foreskin, Shroud of Splendor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Personal Iron Skin. I don't know why he doesn't get trample. I guess balance. It's a bummer. Protection, pretty solid. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I could have had him be on cast spells, I suppose. Okay. After alteration, we want to start getting into these conjurations. And we want to go up to 6, I think. For that Earth Shaker. Yeah, okay. Pretty good. Honestly, just attack closest, I think. Yep. That'll do it. That will do it. I want to see their stats real quick. So they have 130 hit points, 19 protection, with Fear 5, Awe 3, and 11 attack, 28 damage. All these guys have like 14 or 12 attack with their spears and stuff. And they also have... The Cats has 24 protection in his body. The Riders have 17. So, yeah, they're pretty solid. I think we should maybe see if someone's down here. Ah, we found Femini. Oh, shit. I don't want Femini to cut us off here. Haha. Great Arata is already down there. I don't know where he started, but he's also all the way up here, so hard to say. But that way's cut off from us. I think we probably should try to get to Summer Edge. Oh, I can skip straight over here. Sounds good. As long as Femini doesn't take that from us, we still have hope. Femini accepted the NAP at least. Okay. Not too bad. Yes, we should be friends with Great Arata as well. You, my friend, are going to build a palisade right there. We bumped Great Arata in Summer Edge. Yep, that'll do it. What happened to you? Oh, you got diseased at some point. I think we probably just take this one while we're here. I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, we're gonna get this for remote site searching. Vinemen, boars, lava borns. I do think that this will basically stomp everything, so I'm fairly confident. Great Arata accepted. Excellent. Let's see how the weird creature does. Picked up Weakened for -4 strength, but that doesn't really matter, and he has recuperation. So we got it. Hailstorm in Gondwana. Oh no! Fuck it. Let's take this one. So then we have to think about our fourth one, and I'm leaning towards going in the water to take either this one or this one. I think that's our best bet, rather than going to war. So we're gonna head back for now. They just sweep, man. They just fucking sweep. We lost one bird and an Ioba. Thunderbeast Captain's got 151 kills. Pretty ridiculous, I must say. We are hemorrhaging funds, though, so I gotta... For now, I'm gonna nix everything but that. So we can get tree breakers. I can start just getting them. They're gonna be pretty nice. But dire tigers with that one bless, without bless spell, are better. But I have to start making different mages. I'd have to start making, like, queens. Or babalawos. I guess we could make babalawos. Okay. Probably on board with that. So Shambe, you need to, why don't you get some gear? Or should I wait for more construction? Yeah, we only have construction 1. We'll have you research for the moment. We're not gonna have you research, though. Going down there. Yeah, we don't have much gem income, and I want to save some of it for gear for this guy, so once we get thaumaturgy, we'll start doing some remote site searching, but honestly, this game's not that far off at this rate. About to take our 3rd throne. Let's see if we did. Oh, I think we did. We lost 1 Ioba. We didn't even lose a bird. They got 164 kills. The Thunder Beast got 184. Just a fucking massacre, man. Jesus. So now we can get Earthshaker, and I think that is worth doing. For one of them for 6 is just really nice. And this gives us 2 per turn, which is good. That's not good. Yeah, I never moved those guys. And he took Rim Mountain from me. That means my throne is now cut off. Also, that thing's costing me 200 gold a turn. We have no death gems. Yeesh. Okay. I suppose. Bump, of course. Get out of here. Earth Shakers. Yeah, they fit in right in step. Oh boy, they will have a lot of protection and awe. 19 protection, fear, awe. I mean, yeah, they're basically more thunder beasts. We're also going to have some massive communion. We're already at 22 slaves. I guess I could take some of our Babalawos. Sure, I'll take a few of them. Let's maybe not... Let's actually put them on guard. How about that? So we'll have 15 slaves. Not amazing. Alright, we'll just see how they go. But yes, I do need to clear because I gotta get to the I gotta get to the water. Go get out of here, dude. Servants of Gaia. 2 monster boars that we killed. Good. Shit. It's really trying to box me out here. Maybe I should put the birds on hold and attack rear. Not the worst idea. Orobiru, descendant of a dead god. 2 fire, 2 earth, 3 death, 3 glamour. Recuperation, disease resist 50. Shape change. Into what? A giant furry tarantula. That also has 2 fire, 2 earth, 3 death, 3 glamour. Poison resist, recuperation, undisciplined. Hunter dark vision. Undisciplined commander? Is that a thing that exists? $55 hit points in this form. Size 9, 16 natural protection, 17 MR, 19 morale, 22 speed. With awe, soul vortex, temper flesh, Invulnerability. Yeah, it's pretty good. Fairy Circle, Tar Pits, Glenivert and Greenery. Nice. What's that? We bumped again with these assholes? What are the odds of that? Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? Phantasmal Bite. 1 armor negating false damage. I don't think that's what... Something hit me hard. Also, there was a lesser horror. So I probably got horror marked on my pretender. That's great. Soul Torn. Oh, that, yeah, Soul Torns are in here. So they have Soul Rending Claws 13 with Soul Rend. And Horror Mark. I almost 100% got Horror Marked on that one. What are the odds I avoided it? It's gonna bump me again with the same shit. Yep, Horror Marked. Great. That's brutal, man. That's brutal. Horror marked and immediately attacked by the Eater of Gods. Which means we probably... Okay, we didn't lose this, so we're gonna get bumped here. Probably. And we don't have many priests, do we? Just took most of the priests. I could start making obas. Yeah, let's get some obas. Doing better on money, so... Okay, no bump. Alright, good. I mean, I guess I could keep going. We'll run into Femini's territory here, and I don't know if I need to get any more. I think we're mostly good. Just search for now. I know I haven't built any temples because I've been riding on these 3 thrones to spread my dominion, but wouldn't be the worst idea. Have one of you build temple. Up to 6 nature gems a turn. It's very good. It's very good. So, spending 2 on Haro specs. I could get tree breakers, but honestly, I will spend a little bit on earth shakers. Okay, good. Yeah, we're a little boxed in, but it doesn't look like there's any aquatic nation. So that's good. They will get in the water soon enough. That's what the AI does. They love it. As far as construction goes, I think Trident is very good. I think yeah, I don't think I really need to go for anything, so let's get a Trident. I can get a Crown. So I could get Crown of the Whispering Dead, which gives Nightmare Aura 24, which is pretty good. I can't get Horror Helmet because it's not a crown, so yeah, I lean towards this. Or, yeah, I think we lean towards that. I need 5 Death Gems, 5 Glamour Gems. Okay. Then we can get a weapon. Or a shield, but I lean towards the flambeau. Although it doesn't really work great under... Oh, we get the Implementer Axe for plus 10 fear. Ooh. Me likey. Let's do it. Let's go big fear to go with our big glamour, or our big awe. Okay, and then we need someone to make our Amulet of Breathing. And then I think I have one more miscellaneous slot. So probably Ring of Regen? Except I think he has to make that for us. No, we have a couple guys with 2 nature. They're just busy. Alright, alright. Yeah, we have no money. And the longer this takes, more likely it is someone's going to take one of those thrones. Alright, he's back. He be back. Oh, you actually can do boot slots as well. Jesus. Well, then we may as well take Boots of the Messenger, because they're pretty damn good. We'll have him do those. I'm just gonna send you guys around to breach in the problematic sections. Great Errata has declared war. Well, I don't love that. Oh, you can do Body of Flames, too. Cannot be cast underwater, but he'll be able to cast it on land, and that's where we care about. Well, hopefully we just win before this becomes a problem. Oh, and the Forge Master died from a disease. Awesome. Just what I always wanted. Disease man to die. We have a lot of unrest in these areas. This is really hurting our income. Shit. Yeah, Fear 15 2. We don't have our blessing available now because we're far away from that, but still, Fear 15 on a big guy like that is pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're going to fight Vine Men, Mannequin, Warrior Illusion, Militia, Light Infantry. Sort of the worst option possible. I think we're gonna go... Ah, fuck. No matter what... Yeah, shit. Also, Calum is here in the Infinite Sea. Calum is here, Mr. Burt. We got one turn left before this kicks off, and he's basically all around us, including on this throne. So, yeah, it's not great. It's not great at all. Fuck. Suddenly attacked by 4 tainted souls. Life-draining flare. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he's still horror marked for sure. So we have to keep dodging that. Right. Oh yeah, we actually have to set them to cast the communion. Doi. So, yeah, it's... Oh, we also... Oh, we do have it. Good, good. Okay. Just, yeah, cast that. Sure, you'll figure it out. Yeah, he's got connections on multiple thrones on me. And, that's not good, to say the least. I can try to, get him back on my side. But he's not likely to go for that without taking something from me. Well, he certainly took a lot of something from me. He took Blackdale. He took Fast Deer. He attacked Windswept Desert. And he took Jan Keep. So he just took a lot from me. Including cutting me off here. That's not in itself terrible, unless my guy dies. That's pretty bad. But this is the real problem. It makes it tricky for me to negotiate, because every turn that I'm trying to negotiate and he's just like, yeah, go fuck yourself, I can't attack him. Meaning I can't make my way over there. Also, Femini is, has taken that in the water. So that means I have to go for the Gaeta. Gaeta. Worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna try this, just so we can try and end it. I mean, maybe he'll accept that as like, hey, I got something, I'm happy. Calum accepted. Oh, he bumped me here. Or he attacked me where I had my army. Yeah, okay. He took the Caves of Madness. It was an assassination attempt on my commander, which failed. Yeah, I cannot attack him currently. That's the problem. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not looking good. So either send another one in the hopes that he immediately stops it, because I'm not going to make it to him in time. That's the thing. So our only hope of actually saving that throne right now is if he signs the NAP. So I guess we'll wait. He didn't accept it there. He hit Tifia. He's besieging there. He has now breached it, so if he didn't accept that latest one, we're fucked. Calum is blocking me off. I can't see this. This is a big risk, but we're gonna take it. That being said, even if I do take it, if he doesn't accept right now, he's gonna take that fort from me. But we can march and take it back, and we will. Okay. Don't know if that goes through then, because we were trying to get an NAP, but I guess we are fighting them. Probably not good. He took Summer Edge, took Cracklands, captured our fortress, blah, 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 blah. He has a fort in Gaeta, so I can't even take that, even though I just started a war with him. I think. Which, yeah, so now this gets really complicated. I have to go take Wicker Woods. And we have to go take this, except that I don't think I can, because I'm still waiting to hear from him. Yep. So, no more Mr. Nice Guy. We gotta go take that fort back. You know, I might actually put it on hold and attack, so that our spells will actually do something. But yes, yeah, so we're going to try to take this. We'll see how it goes. They got 24 slaves. They're boosting by 4. So they have 5 air, 5 death, 5 nature, 5 glamour. I probably should just spam Horde of Skeletons, but at the same time, I don't think they need any help. But I could have them get some buffs. We did lose 1 Spirit Dancer to a bird, I think. Alright. Prone. A lot of dudes. Easy. Jesus Christ. That was damn easy. Jeez. And then he took Strongdale from me. That's a pretty big army. We may want to hold here. Yeah, I should have made gem generators, because we can get some pretty nice spells. Like, we could have had Howl going, we could have had... I could do Shimmering Cloak on our beasts, Thunder Beasts. There you go, lightning strikes twice. Sure. Alright, so we got that. We have an NAP with everyone connected here, so that's good. You're gonna go ahead and claim it. We have no money. And I think after this, you're going to go... Let's just stomp through his shit. Yeah, I figured he was about to do that. Alright, he hit our army. He's got his doom stack. This is pretty intense. I am worried about all my communion slaves, to be honest. We lost. Holy shit, we lost. Okay, I mean, he had 1,100 units. Including these soul torns. They got 92 kills. Because they have this soul rend. Which it says is just 0 armor negating damage, but I feel like it's a lot more than that. We lost all 5 mages. We lost our prophet. We lost 5 earthshakers, 28 of the birds, every last spirit dancer, and 19 thunder beasts. That is very problematic. Because I have not been making anything for a long time because I have no money. I have been ridiculously cash-strapped this whole game. And I'm not really sure why. I just have been. I think there's been a lot of unrest that I just haven't been quelling or something. I don't know why there's been so much unrest. But we're fucked. Like, if my guy can't do this, and he can't, I don't know if there is a throne he can take now. Everything's forted, including the one we had. He's gonna have to check this, or this one was taken by Calum, I believe. So we have to check this one to see if that's taken. Otherwise, I have to go all the way down to the underworld. But yeah, I mean, if we lose any throne at this point, I think we're just over. He took Tifia, of course. Yeah, it all comes down to one big battle. If I lose one big battle, it's like, okay, well, I guess it was fun to play. He's a force to be reckoned with, isn't he? Now, he just never stops casting spells. It's crazy. Yep, he's got a fort there. So that means really my only option then, if I don't want to start a second war, is to go down to the underworld. So we're just going to keep bouncing, I suppose. but he will come for this throne. He will wipe me out, so we're on a time limit. And I know, like, there's things I could be doing. Don't get me wrong. Like, just dumping money on PD is not the best use of my money. And I do have gems. I could be I died instantly? I died instantly. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I must have had just so little hit points at that point. What was my hit points at? 20. 20. Minus 162 from Dominion penalty. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it then. Alright. Damn. I feel like I'm actively getting worse at this game. But yeah, losing that battle, that was wild. Those Soul Torn, really just no joke, man. That's a Dominion's Enhanced thing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I think he's getting... So that's, Arata. He must have some pretender that's giving him Soul Torn. Some sort of death-related thing. I don't think he can summon it, based on what it sounds like from the Discord. I have no idea. I don't know how he's getting Soul Torn, but they're a really nasty unit. And I think we would have easily won that fight without facing those. I don't know. There's not much discussion about it. I don't think it's Dominion's Enhanced. I think it's Divinitas. But I'm not quite sure. There's not much discussion about Soul Torn. But yeah, they definitely fucked us on that one fight. And that one fight was basically everything. That combined with the fact that we just couldn't get a fourth throne. I should have jumped. If I had jumped on that one, the Vinemen one, as soon as I saw it, if I hadn't been a little bitch and just jumped on it, we would have won. But I was like, oh, I don't know about that, because I'm basing on fear. But it's like, no, I'm basing on being a fucking badass, which I was. I should have just jumped on it. So I cost myself the game there. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind at all a second crack at Gondwana sometime. Because I think, like, you could skip Sacreds entirely, to be honest. like the Ayobas are really a solid heavy infantry, which I wouldn't have expected from a nation like this. Um, and if you have tight rain, I think the Razor Horns are not bad. And then you could also, yeah, I mean, you have really good communions, so you could easily just get poison resist onto all your Iobas, and then have your poison bow archers just raining arrows. You could skip cavalry entirely and skip sacreds entirely if you wanted to go that route. But it's obviously a pretty sacred heavy nation. You get 2 free bless points. You have multiple sacred options and number of sacred summon options. Um, there's a lot of spells in Dominions Enhanced that affect animals only, and those are really good, including one of your national spells, which we didn't even get to. But yeah, that national spell on like dire tigers. We didn't really look at these, but they have 48 hit points, 14 protection, 9 MR, 14 morale, 10 defense, 20 speed. I don't know why it's showing them as a commander, but they have slash resistance, berserker +2, two 20 damage claws at 14 attack, and sharpest bite, 22 slashing, magical armor piercing. These things tear through stuff and have 48 hit points. And if you can make them sacred and enlarge with one spell, I think that's pretty ludicrous. Because our bless would have given them awe, another 5 protection. So with berserk, they'd be at 21 protection, and they'd have recuperation. Although I don't think they'd only have it in combat, so it wouldn't really do much. But yeah, but if you went a different route and you just gave them like more attack or blood bond or regen, like there's a lot of options to make these things ridiculous, and I think that spell is really good. So even if you didn't want to recruit sacreds and you just recruited dire tigers, those things are really strong. Um, but yeah, so I think it's a fun nation. I think we just kind of fucked up, and we lose a lot. We lose more than we win nowadays, don't we? I wonder if I just get too complacent and maybe I'm too lazy nowadays. I'm not doing everything I should. I don't know. We lose a lot. It's not good. We gotta sort things out. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks next time.